So we're going to be learning some fundamental moves on our back. We're going to be using a mat. If you have a cushy mat and some space, I highly recommend that. Doing this on a hardwood floor is not the best, or any kind of hard settings. You might be able to do it on carpet, but probably invest on some mats. Okay, and maybe mats that can be folded out, folded in, so you can store them and they don't have to be all over your house. So now that I have my mats out and they're clean, I'm going to be on my back, on my seat. We're going to be starting off with break falls. The goal here is to learning how to fall without damaging my laptop. Imagine your head as a laptop. If I were to drop a laptop, it still works, but it's not going to work. It's not working the same. So we always try to protect our head. The first thing is crossing your arms, bringing your heels close to your body, chin tucked. As you're rolling back, you'll notice my hands are going to scatter to catch my weight falling back. You'll notice that my hands help me catch myself and my feet never pass my heads, and my head is tucked for protection. I'm going to use momentum and my core to sit back up. This is one of the variations. There's multiple variations. You can break fall to your sides. You can break fall from your standing up. You can break fall lifting your hips up. But we're all on the same page that when we're falling to make sure our head does not get banged, and we're falling to catch ourselves. The next part is learning how to move our bodies, okay? So one hand is going to be placed behind me. One foot is going to be close to my seat. And the other foot is going to be slide right by my body. So now we have a pillar point and a pillar point. This is a defensive position to protect myself. My hand could be splayed out with my fingers, or it can cup the top of my head to protect myself. You'll notice from here I'm creating a barrier and shield in case if I go to the ground and someone's trying to kick me or punch me or throw something at me, I'm a lot more protected. If I were to switch to the other side, I would switch to the other side. Once again, my palm could be out or the palm could be right by my head to protect myself. Moving further, we're going to do our bridges over the shoulder. As I lay back down, my feet are going to be about 6 inches or maybe less from my hips. My hands are going to protect my neck. And I'm looking to press my feet to the floor as I bridge over my shoulder. Or I can bridge straight down. Or to the sides. The last part in the fundamentals is learning how to shrimp. Shrimping is as important as a boxer's hands up. It's so essential for you to learn how to move on the floor. Being on my back, I only have a few dimensions to move. Obviously I can't move past the floor, so I have to move around the floor. So in order for us to set up for success, I'm going to be on my back. One foot's going to be extended. The other foot's going to be right by my body. It could be at an angle. It could be about 45 degrees. My hands are going to be close to my neck. And I'm looking to bridge my hips up first. And I'm going to push my seat where my shoulders are. And you'll notice why we call it a shrimp. And then I'm going to reverse the whole thing. So one more time, one leg is bent. I'm going to push off my outside foot. My hands protect my neck. And as I'm pressing, I'm trying to get my hips to the shoulder line as my head goes towards my feet. There's shrimping, hip escape. Those are the most common terms you'll see. being close to the floor and being comfortable on the floor is a huge part in jiu-jitsu. We do learn how to stand up and take people down and stop from us getting taken down, but most of our fight is we're learning to be proficient on the floor.